The 4th of July is right around the corner, and as excited as we are for things to kick off, it can be a kind of scary time for our pets. So we want to make sure that we're giving you those tips to keep them safe and calm as we celebrate the 4th of July. And here to help me with that, we've got Kelly Flynn with Camp Bow Wow. And Kelly, you brought in a little friend with you today. Oh, yes, you say your command. Who is this?
This is Hero. Hero is a golden retriever rescue from NorCal Golden Retriever Rescue.
Hero wanted to be heard, and we love that. He's been stilling the hearts of all of us this morning. But let's talk a little bit about 4th of July. So it's a fun time for so many people, but for the pets, for the dogs, it can be a little bit scary. So could you talk about sheltering in place and give us a sense of why indoors may be better for pets rather than outdoors during this time?
Absolutely. Always happy to chat about that.
Yeah.
So fireworks are basically our dog's enemy during 4th of July. It can be very frightening for them, and so having them outdoors unattended where they could jump a fence, break through a fence, get through a gate, dig, anything like that because they're scared and wanting to run away.
Yeah.
So I would always recommend indoors only and supervised potty visits out to the yard.
Okay, we like that. And then let's say, sometimes pets do escape. So how can we ensure that they return to us?
Collars with updated tags, a microchip. Microchip is a game changer for getting your pet back home. Sometimes in their escape out of the yard, that collar comes off.
Yeah.
And then people might think that your dog is just another stray. The shelters are so busy after the 4th of July.
Yeah.
So making sure that your pet is microchipped with updated information with your microchip company, as well as a good collar with tags.
Yeah, you want to make sure you can quickly and easily find your pet if they do escape, but we want to prevent that as much as possible. So how can exercise be used to help pets maybe calm those nerves for them?
Early exercise in the morning before it gets hot. Make sure you check that pavement with the back of your hand for at least 7 seconds to make sure that they can stand on that to protect their little paws. But burning off that activity, or doing some activity, burning off that exercise in the morning is a great way to stimulate them, and then maybe they'll get a good nap during the fireworks.
Yes. We want to make sure you get a good nap, huh, Hero? So along with exercising them, and like you said, early in the morning before it gets too hot, oh my gosh, you're just so adorable. How can we make our homes more safe and comfy for our pets during 4th of July and the fireworks?
Closing your shades and curtains, maybe even blackout curtains, some good white noise, ambient noise, even having the TV going to something fun that they like to watch.
Yeah.
Providing some extra toys and stimulation,
Yeah.
Just to keep their mind off of things.
I like the ambient noise. Okay, so one thing I've heard about, sometimes people use the thunder shirts, the weighted shirts. What are your thoughts on that?
I would definitely recommend checking with your veterinarian. There are lots of pros and cons with that, but make sure that when you use that, your pet is not unattended. But it can definitely provide some support to our anxious pets.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing that you pointed out, because some people might think, okay, it's on, you're going to be okay, but you really want to stay with your pet if they're dealing with some nerves and some stress during 4th of July.
Very much so.
All right, so is there anything we can do to keep our pets occupied or busy during 4th of July, during fireworks and a lot of activity?
A new toy, something that they haven't seen before.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is frozen lick mats with peanut butter or Kong treats or some mushed up canned food. Also checking with your vet if your pet has any food sensitivities, but a frozen Kong treat, frozen lick mat, something like that is a longer activity that'll keep them busy.
Yes, okay, helpful stuff. And then how can we involve our pets for prevention measures?
For prevention measures.
Maybe
What
just
sort of
keeping them
prevention
looped
measures?
in. So just to make sure that they're okay and making sure we're taking the right steps to make sure our puppies are calm, our dogs are calm. Should we check in with our vets for any other possible options?
Absolutely. There are, puppy calming treats. There's even sedatives to the point of, if you've tried other things and your pet really is having a hard time with the fireworks, reach out to your vet. Unfortunately, today might be a little too late, but reaching out to your vet a couple weeks in advance, there's lots of things that they can do to help you with that. Knowing your dog, paying attention to their body language, staying home with them, keeping them indoors, giving them lots of love and stimulation is really the best way to keep them calm during that time.
And then tell us about Camp Bow Wow and how this can be a fun place for our pets as well, for our four-legged friends.
Yes. So Camp Bow Wow, we are a premier doggy daycare and overnight boarding facility. We have indoor, outdoor, temperature-controlled play yards for our dogs to have fun during the day, and a nice, safe place to sleep overnight. Also, not where they can hear the fireworks.
Yes.
All of our buildings are nice and secure secure and almost soundproof to the outside, so they have a really nice, relaxing place to play.
All helpful stuff for the pets. Thank you so much for this helpful information for 4th of July. Hero, thank you for being the little star of the show today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And check out NorCal Golden Retriever Rescue if you're looking to adopt a
There we
golden.
go. This guy's adoptable. This guy right here too, Hero. All right, I'm going to let our viewers know where they can go for a little bit more information. For more great info, pounce on over to campbowwow.com.